Okay, we're back. Quick disclaimer, I've been working the past few days, so it's been about 2 or 3 days since I last played this game. I remember what happened last episode, but I don't exactly remember how to do the puzzle inside this place, which I know is the last thing I figured out at the end of the last episode, so... We've already seen all this, so we can skip all this. I've also turned down my microphone, because I know it sounds a bit loud for some reason. Let me know if this is better. Chili, welcome to the stream and thank you for the tier 1 sub. Absolute incredible behaviour from you. This is nice and easy, so we can run through this. Alright, let's go. Up. Left. 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 Up. Incredible. Didn't lose a life that time. Can we not just skip this? Is there no way? Very good. And then we got the button behind here, which activates the entrance to the Seal of Water. Look at this. We found the Seal of Water. How lucky are we? Okay, so, for those that are watching this, like, why is he skipping through all the dialogue? What's going on here? If you watched the last episode, and if you didn't, I'll catch you up. We went through the Seal of Water, we did all the puzzle, we found the boss at the end, and we died. So it took us all the way back to this point. So if you want to watch all this bit, just watch the last episode. We are going to try and speedrun through this and get straight back to where we left off at the very end of last episode. No wish of him defending our honour. Love that guy. Obviously Kratos knew she was out there. Lloyd didn't because he's stupid. Okay. So let's quickly speedrun this. But right before we do the boss fight... Oh, Tower of Salvation. Have we already seen this? Say, this spiritual woman... Oh, yeah, we've seen this. Yeah. Ooh. Again, if you want to watch that, it's in the last episode. Cheeky chest. Amazing. Mermaid's Tear. Love that. My favourite. We do not want the water seal yet. First thing we want to do is light these torches. Then we want to run downstairs. We want to turn our ring to water. Yep, it shoots water now, guys. It's really cool. Pick up the circlet. I believe it's in the equipment. Rain, you're the one who I gave the circlet to. Ooh, woo. Stun bracelet. And another circlet. Is anyone not wearing 2 accessories? Yeah, a few of us. Have that, you have that. You have that. Okay, so putting water in this mechanism closes this door. So we want to make sure we put the block in there so it stops the door from closing on us. Excuse me, monster. I'd rather not fight anyone. Maybe I've got to do more. Damn it. I've either got to do more, or I've got to put water in upstairs.
Demon Sonic Thrust.
Thank you, son. Pegasus, reveal thy glory.
Sonic Double Demon Fang.
Are you ready? Angel feathers.
Guardian!
Amazing.
No way! Tempest!
Don't overdo it.
Tiger Blade! Demon Fang!
Oh, I haven't got double demon fang anymore. Okay.
Tempest! I was just warming up.
Right, let me just check. Do I have double demon fang? I do. I just haven't equipped it. Gotcha. There you go. Yeah. The lid is closed. Now, this kind of didn't make sense to me the first time I did it, because I'm sure it said the lid is closed upstairs as well, and then it just suddenly worked out of nowhere. So we shall see. If it just works for us. Oh, I remember. For sure, yeah, so we do this. And it, yeah. And then we go, yeah, and then it tries to close the door on us, we block the door. So now we go downstairs and we fill the downstairs one with water. And then when we do it downstairs, it raises the platform so we can walk across to the left. Back upstairs. Or something like that. Get out of the way, slug. I have to fight you again, aren't I?
Man, don't you guys let up?
Demon Fang!
Sorry.
Double Demon Fang! Here we go!
Don't overdo it.
Double Demon
Demon
Fang!
Fang!
Whirlwind.
Don't overdo it. First aid!
Pancake time. Get him. Stalagmite.
Double Demon Fang!
Rain thrust.
I had to stop spamming circle because I keep accidentally doing another demon thing after all my attacks.
Don't overdo it. First aid!
I beg of thee, reveal thy glory. Angel feathers.
Out of my sight!
Amazing.
Picked the wrong guy to...
One guy to mess with, blah blah blah. That one goes down, lifts the platform to the left. So now we can run over there, and then I believe the boss fight begins. Before we get into any kind of boss fight though, I would like to swap Rain with Genus. That way we've got two healers in the boss fight, which I feel like is a smart choice. Oh, I ran right into the back of him.
Be careful, everyone.
No way!
Don't overdo it.
Are you okay? First aid. I beg of thee to reveal thy glory. Angel feathers. Are you okay? First aid.
Demon Fang!
Are you okay? First aid.
Nice.
Ready? First aid.
I don't want to use all my
Double Demon Fang!
SP.
Whoops. Sorry. Pow hammer.
Sonic Double Demon!
Amazing.
Blame your fate.
Blame your fate. That's what I always say to people after I beat them up in a fight. Don't blame me, bro. Blame your fate. Excuse me, Mr. Piranha. Thank you. I remember when I did this as a wee boy, back on the GameCube, and I was stuck on these puzzles for so long it was a joke. Especially the last one at the Human Ranch. Oh, we didn't have Google back in those days. We've already done this. The boss fight is very out of the blue. It's actually a bit annoying how out of the blue it is. Ah!
This is
fight
a
out of nowhere.
dangerous situation.
I got it.
Okay.
Sonic Thrust! Double Demon Fang!
We are back where...
Are you okay?
Oh my god.
First aid. Hammer.
I'm getting beaten up. We are back where we left off at the end of last episode.
Take this!
Are you okay? First aid. Pow hammer.
Okay, I thought people were going to heal me, but I guess not. Colette, heal Lloyd.
Don't overdo
No way.
it. First aid!
Are you okay?
Double
Good job, but also I'll use an apple gel on feathers as well.
You okay? No way!
Don't overdo it. First
Are you
aid.
okay? Oh,
Work.
sorry.
Double demon fang!
Demon fang.
Here we go!
Fireball.
Whirlwind.
Take!
Sorry.
Oh god, I'm fighting the boss. I don't want to fight the boss yet. I'm not ready.
Take! Take!
Why do I keep looking up to the boss for?
First aid.
Take! No way!
Work.
Take!
Take this.
Sorry.
First aid. Don't overdo
Pretty
it.
good.
First
Oh my
aid.
god. Oh my god. Kratos, heal me, please.
Be careful.
No way! Take!
Don't overdo it. First aid.
I'm really trying to
Thrust.
not waste my life bottles.
Work. Demon fang.
Sorry.
Take! Tempest!
Work.
Take! No way!
Oh, good block.
Take!
Work.
Take! Beast!
Take this.
Sorry.
No way!
First aid.
Great thrust.
Okay.
Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. That did like 300 damage to me. No, I don't back them to win, unfortunately, without me.
I'm sorry. Forgive.
Okay. Colette, you were supposed to heal me there.
Be careful.
There!
Don't overdo it. First aid.
No way!
I'm a little bit scared, actually. Let me heal.
You okay? No way! Take!
Demon fang.
No way! Take! Out of my sight! Okay.
I'm trapped in the corner.
Be careful.
Take!
More work.
You okay?
Demon fang.
No way!
Be careful.
Oh my god, I want to use an orange gel on Kratos, but I need to heal every 2 seconds.
Demon fang.
Okay, this is good. Let me use an orange gel on Kratos.
Sonic thrust.
Take!
Ow. I'll mess that up for myself. Using the last heal.
Be careful.
No way!
Don't overdo it.
First
aid.
No way! Take!
Take this.
Out of my
First
sight!
aid.
Take!
Don't
Take!
overdo it.
Out of my sight!
First aid.
Take! Sonic thrust!
Yeah.
Take! Take! No way! Take!
Go away.
No way! Take!
Take this. First
Take!
aid.
Tempest! Take! Beast! No way!
Oh, thank god.
That's that.
Yes. God, that was terrifying. We're like 15 minutes into the episode, and we finally got to where we left off. Chosen of Regeneration, you have done well in reaching this far. Now offer your prayers at the altar. Yes. O Goddess Martel, great protector and nurturer of the earth, grant me thy strength. Remiel? You have done well, Chosen One, Colette. The second seal is now released. Thank you, Father. How many seals are there? I forget. I feel like 4, right? It'll be fire, wind, water, and earth or something. Accept this blessing from Crucius. I hereby grant you additional angelic power. Father? The next seal lies far north, in a place that gazes upon the end. Offer your prayers at the altar in that distant land. Father, have I done something to displease you? It matters not. All that is needed for you is for you to become an angel. I will be waiting for you at the next seal, Colette, my daughter. Hurry and become a true angel. Do not disappoint me. Yeah, he didn't say like my beloved daughter this time. He was a bit more cold with it, saying do not disappoint me. What's up with him? He always talks like he's so important. Apologize to Colette. No. It's alright. Father, Remiel really does sound like that. Well, shall we get to the next seal? Although he was confusing as usual. Stop complaining. Let's get moving. Get me out of here. And let me reiterate, we have not saved the game since we started this whole thing, so I don't have a memory gem to activate that save, you know, thing on the floor. So we have to get out. There are items in this place that I've not been able to get to, but I'm so scared about not having saved it that I don't care. So, surely now the next step is Hakinesia Peak, right? We've got the statues so we can move on. Oh.
Professor Sage, Colette's sick again.
Oh no. We must let her rest immediately.
Time to set up camp then.
Yes, but if this is going to happen every time she releases a seal, Colette is going to have a difficult journey ahead of her. For the time being, I'm going to call the phenomenon angel toxicosis. Colette, are you okay? Does it hurt?
I'm fine. It'll go away soon. I'm sorry for worrying everyone.
Okay, that's enough. You're not allowed to apologize anymore, okay?
Guarantee she says sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no sleeping bags or nothing? No tents?
Colette, you're still up?
I couldn't sleep.
You may feel better now, but you still need to rest.
I know. I'll go to sleep in a little bit. Don't worry.
But still...
Kratos is still awake too. See?
That's because he volunteered to be the Night Watch. You need to rest.
Okay.
Okay. Good night.
Good night. Please, dream some good dreams for me, Lloyd.
What does she mean by that? Is she having nightmares? Ah, save! Thank God. Want to go back now? Okay, let's stay here a little bit longer and let's see if we can get those 2 chests. Also, we're all fully healed, which is amazing news. Where's this cowgirl? Let's see, approximately 200 years ago, the Foda Geyser... Anything over here? No. Okay. Ah, good. The monster's still here. I was worried they might have left. Damn it! I did not touch that slug.
Go! I'll help.
Work.
Yeah.
I can't
Oh,
concentrate.
I keep forgetting with that R3. I need to actually hit them with the first attack.
Great roughness. Sorry.
Barrier. Tiger Blade. Sonic Double Demon Fang.
I beg of you to reveal.
Don't overdo it. First aid.
Feudal.
This guy's nice and easy. I can just spam X and kill him.
Are you okay? Sorry.
Any airborne creature is just
Double Demon Fang.
easy.
Sonic Double Demon Fang.
Sonic Rust! No
Work.
way!
I beg of you to reveal. Are you okay? Angel feathers.
Nice.
Sonic Rust!
Amazing.
That was just warming up.
And I was just warming up. Okay, so I don't know if there's any puzzle to get these chests, or if they're just going to be available now. Ooh. They were this way, right? See, those two chests up there on the left. How would I go about getting those? The only thing I could think of is maybe adding more water to this. Can't do anything now. I can't alter it in any way. Maybe there is no way. I mean, there's got to be a way. Like that bridge over to the right as well above us. There's got to be a way up to there, right? I'm fairly sure there's nothing to be done. Unless there's a door here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What a sneaky little sneak. Alright, let's get out of here.
Be careful, everyone.
I hate these yellow things.
Tiger Blade!
Are you okay?
Demon
I
Blade.
beg of you to reveal thy glory. Angel feathers.
Demon Fang. Work.
Out of here.
Like that?
Are you okay?
Get out of here, seahorse.
Out of my
Holy wings.
Sword Blade!
Are you okay?
No way!
I beg of you to reveal thy
Don't
glory.
overdo
Down.
it.
Angel feathers.
Finish him. Wow.
Are you okay? First aid.
Sonic Rust! Double Demon Fang!
There we go.
Never stood a chance.
I can never quite tell if these enemies are supposed to be taking this long, or if it's because I've been skipping fights a little bit more recently, a little bit more regularly. Like, nothing's been too difficult. That last boss fight was pretty difficult. Or was that because I didn't train as much as I should have? I don't know. Anyway, we'll hit one more save. And let's hit the road. By which I mean the boat. The boat. Cute. Now I think we've got no more business here. I think it is straight to Hakonesia Peak. But if we get a chance to go to the House of Salvation, or whatever it's called, along the way, then we will. and we can sort of let them know that we've got the statue. Getting bored. What's wrong? Ah, well, this whole seal breaking thing, it's starting to get boring. No. I haven't forgotten the people of Azalea and all the other victims. Good. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. A single mistake could destroy everything. You should think about what your reason for being on this journey is. Whoa. Alright, lovely. So here is the house. I don't know if we have to be here for the statue, but we'll let them know and we'll see what they say. What's up, Chief? I'm glad you were able to safely retrieve the spiritual statue. I apologize for the trouble that my clumsiness caused you. I pray for the success of your journey of regeneration. Please do your best. Yeah, they don't seem to really care. And that is fine. To Hakunizia Peak, which I believe is north. Come on, Noish. Oh god. Oh god, which way is it? I want to presume this way because the road leads this way. Oh yeah, it is sweet. Okay. That would have been embarrassing if I went the wrong way. Oh, hello, boys. Oh, Jesus.
Don't worry. Leave it to me.
No way! Sharpness! Take! Double demon!
Satellite!
Take! Tiger Wing!
Are you okay?
Take! Like that?
Easy.
Take! Here we go!
Let's go.
Fireball! Didn't like
Bring
that.
whirlwind!
I'm having a really bad time finding
Double demon fang!
any combination.
Take!
How's that?
Take!
I found one combination really early.
Sonic thrust!
Are you okay? Bag of first aid. Heal thy glory. Angel feathers!
Take! Sonic thrust!
That was
Amazing.
just warming up.
You know what? Actually, I might get into another fight immediately. No, good. I want to check something real quick. Where would it be in Ultimate Attack? So, Pow Hammer and Tiger Blade. We know for a fact that those are a combination, so we might as well put them both on the same option, you know? Alright, let's go tell this guy we've got a statue. Let's be on our way. What's up, Chief? Oh, this is indeed the spirit of a statue. Give it to me. In exchange for the Book of Regeneration? I know, just be sure you remember. I'm only letting you look at it. Ah, wonderful. You may look at the Book of Regeneration as much as you like. Alright. Let's start reading it all right away. It's written in a very old style. Also, it looks like an orb. What does it say? There's quite a lot of text. Colette, please read aloud the parts that concern the seals. Okay, I'll skip over the torn parts. Raging flames in an ancient city, deep within clouds of sand. We've done that one. Overlook the city, lighting the darkness. Pure flowing water, overflowing on an isolated land. We've done that one. Becomes a giant pillar and rains down and falls to the sky. Sublime wind, ancient city. The world's enshrined in the center of a giant stone seal lurks evil, impersonating a holy force. Shining, gazing up at the summit of the gods, giving praise to the pillar of the world. From the top of the tower of ancient god. Too giant. The rest is too damaged. I can't read it. And we don't know how many seals are left. Indeed. The raging flames part at the beginning must be the seal of fire, right? What do the other parts mean? The seal of wind must be the Asgard ruin. If we travel to Asgard, we should be able to find some clues. What about gazing up at the summit of the gods? I think that's probably the Tower of Mana. From there, you can see the mountains around the Tower of Salvation. So that's probably the summit of the gods. But what seal is that? I don't know. Oh well. At any rate, we know where the seals are now. Let's get going. Thanks, Gramps. Thank you so much. Come back whenever you like if you want to look at it again. Goodbye. Angel language. The angelic language is pretty difficult. Really? Yeah, I didn't understand what was written. I've read nothing but books written in an angelic language since I was a child, so I wonder if I could learn to read it if I study. The angelic language is the basis for the language of this world. The grammar hasn't changed significantly. Yeah, I'll teach you if you like. I can provide some instruction as well. Wait, Kratos can read angelic? Okay, I'm going to learn it. Yeah. Excuse me, boys. You have a road pass, correct? Then you may proceed. Good journey to you. Thank you. So we're going to a place called Asgard, to the Asgard ruins. I have no idea where we are now. The camera's all turned around and I'm confused and lost, and I thought I was going to run into that bad guy. Okay. So we've come from there. There's something over there to the left. There's a House of Salvation here. And there's a big old bridge to the right. Over there. I don't like having options because I always choose the wrong one. But let's, there should be a save point here, right? Who's this guy? Legend has it that a unicorn lives in this area. It seems that the unicorn will appear before a pure maiden. They say that sometimes the visage of the unicorn appears on the surface of Lake Umasi. Okay, unicorns, cool. Are we at full health? Pretty much. I don't have to spend money resting for the night. But it's good to know we could. Alright. Now I see a bridge, for sure. But I do see a settlement. I've lost it now. To the left, is it? Yeah. Because it's so close, we have to check it out next, right? Asgard. Incredible. The City of Ruins, Asgard. Welcome to the City of Asgard. Thank you. That noise is going to get really cool, really quick. This must be the inn, right? The Vortex Inn. You know what? We might as well fully heal. Are you unable to sleep, Chosen? Oh no, I'm fine. If you cannot sleep, you should count the stars, although a human life is far too short to count them all. That's a good idea. I'll try that. Okay. Thank you for that, I guess. Lovely, thanks guys. Is there a save point here? There is indeed. Alrighty, so I presume the seal is in this town somewhere. Because I thought it was the Asgard ruin. But the Asgard is the City of Ruin. We've got an item shop, we've got what looks like a weapon and armor shop. Welcome to Cyclone. No, I shouldn't sell anything. In fact, I should find the customizer before I buy anything. Also, I've got an X-Gen. Oh, do I hog all these for myself? Yes. Of course I do. Customizer. Where is the customizer? Could be in here. Nope, just some weird cave. We'll probably have to go in there for the story or something at some point. No sign of a customizer. Alright, sure, whatever. I guess we'll buy our gear. If I buy this gear and then I find the customizer. Alrighty, so we have... How much money do we have? 14,000, which is actually quite a lot. We've got the Masamune for Lloyd. We've got the Slicer Ring for Colette. We've got the Dual Star for Genus. The Gem Rod for Rain, and the Hydra Dagger for Kratos. He's already got the Steel Sword. Obviously we keep all of the old weapons in case they're used for customizations. That was still quite a lot of money. 6,000 left. Let's see how much we end with after buying everyone armor. So you got ring mail. Colette's already got a fine guard. Already got that. A feather robe is good for Rain. Iron helmet is good for 2 people. Gauntlets are only good for Lloyd. I can't afford them. Kitchen mittens are good for 2 people. Okay, we'll buy 1 iron helm. Yeah, 1 pair of iron gauntlets and 1 pair of kitchen mittens. Which is pretty much all our money, which is kind of scary. Obviously, I am going to prioritise Lloyd getting the best armour and gear. Because she's my boy. Oh, when did I get this better shield? A shield bearing the Omega symbol has healing effects. Well, now you've just caught my attention. Alright, cool. Who's this guy? I can't believe my stupid sons. Okay. No, we don't talk to those guys. They're a scam. And we've got no money to buy them anyway. So we've got some sort of crystal shop. Welcome to the Whirlwind. Oh, it's an item shop, okay. Now we do desperately need life bottles and stuff like that, but we've got no money. Another random cave ruin thingy. Not going to help us in our quest. Speaking of quest, I actually don't know what we're really after. I guess that ruin over there is where we got to go. Is this another inn? Confusion. $400? No. It's twice as much money. Why is there 2 inns in this town? Okay, I thought there was going to be a save point in here. No save points. What happened to that mystery chef fella? Remember we picked up a cabbage or something, and then he gave us a recipe for new food? I keep expecting whenever we go to an inn to find something else like that, and I never do. So it's a more expensive inn. I don't know why I'd want to go there when there's a cheaper one just down the road. I presume this is just another random cave, but we'll check it out. What the hell is that? Lately, the number of people travelling on dragons has dropped drastically. It's truly sad. There's a dragon? You can just ride I can't... Okay, it's a very small room. You can just ride dragons like a service. And no one's doing it. Wait. Another inn? What's going on? I'm getting a serious case of deja vu. 300. No, thank you. Maybe this is where the food is. No. Excuse me. There's got to be a reason why there's so many inns in one town. This one's got a maid for every room. Maybe it's such a busy tourist spot that just loads of people come here all the time. I am purposely leaving the big ruin up top till last. Because I imagine that's where I've got to go, so I might as well explore the town a little bit first. This is a weird part of town to live in. Oh, this place seems to have been ran through. I almost fully believe that I'm gonna have to go there for the story at some point. That just seems a bit weird. To have a random room at the back there. Looks like a laboratory or something. Maybe this is like the slums part of town. Aisha. I hope Linar isn't thinking of doing something stupid. You're 100%... Like, this woman looks too fancy. If she's not part of the story, I'll be amazed. Oh. Yes! Random chef man. The Wonder Chef. I shall teach you the recipe for meat stew. I knew you existed. I knew I wasn't crazy. Some type of meat and kelp. Thanks, brother. But he was a gramophone, which is not what I was expecting. Can I go up there? No. I was expecting to see, like, pieces of food lying around. I presume that the gourmet Wonder Chef is a once per town kind of fella. There's probably somewhere in Palma Costa as well, but I couldn't find it. Ah, see? I just realised when you talk to random citizens, they don't have a name. But Aisha had a name. Right. Well, I feel like I've just wasted my time running around this town. Let's go to the ruin. And let's hopefully progress the story. But we've not had any cutscenes since entering this town, and I'm a little bit worried. Oh, it's the Asgard ruin. Lloyd, state the historical background of this ruin. Well, let's see. It's the temple where Cleo III held a ritual to offer the sacrifice to summon the spirit of the wind, in order to quell a storm that had raged for a week. That's it. Gah, have you learned anything all these past 5 years? PE and art and... never mind. What perfect form. This delicate curve is said to express the flight of the summoned spirit of wind through the sky. In addition, it is said that this stone is infused with a large volume of mana, and at night... Although currently, due to the world's mana shortage, the mana infused in this stone is also said to be fading. When the mana is... Oh, I can talk to... Oh, she's just talking. Rain's eyes are all lit up. I can just ignore her and carry on. Okay, she's popping off. She must really love ruins, or perhaps something happened to her when she was young. This is very educational. Carry on, Rain. I want to see these two fishy-looking guys. Listen, Lenar. This is my invention, the Breaker. Oh, Lenar is the guy that Aisha mentioned. If we use this bomb, we can easily destroy this confounded dais. But Harley, this is a rare and valuable remnant of the Balakruth dynasty. We can't destroy it. What are you talking about? As things stand now, Aisha may be killed. What are you two doing? Oh, he's a half-elf or a full-elf. I don't know the difference. He's got elf ears. What? Who are you? It's not what you think. We weren't trying to destroy the ruin at all. Uh-oh. What did you just say? Professor, these guys said they're planning to destroy this stage. And you call yourself human beings? Whoa. Whoa. I am a half-elf. What has that got to do with anything? You have no idea of the importance of this ruin. Uh-oh. You say you're going to destroy this fabulous ruin? Now listen, during the final era of the Balakov dynasty, this ruin was... Professor? What? If you have any questions, I'll take them after the lecture. The bomb turned on. I said if you have any questions, I'll take them... What? Woman, you flipped the switch. If you try and put the blame on someone else. It doesn't matter right now. Is there a disarm switch? Of course not. Don't act like you're proud of it. I guess I'll just have to disarm it myself. Hey, you're pretty good to be able to stop the uncontrollable breaker. Don't go around building stuff you can't control. The ruin seems to be unharmed. You there! Trespassing in this area is forbidden! Oh no! It's the mayor! Uh-oh! Run! Professor! This looks like trouble. Let's just get out of here. But I haven't had time to study the structure of the... Just come on! Hurry, everybody! Sigh. I wanted to study it more. How do we slip past the mayor? Who were those two? I wonder why they wanted to destroy the ruin. Yes, the ruin! We have to stop them from engaging in such foolish acts like trying to destroy a ruin. Let's go, Lloyd. Okay. So my massive bonanza-sized brain makes me think that we got to go back to the right where we saw Aisha. So that's what we'll do. She was in the house upstairs, right? This one? Get out of my way, child! You're those tourists from earlier. I am a scholar. Whatever, get out! Harley, stop it. This is my house. I understand that you were the ones that stopped Harley and my brother. Thank you. I'm not sure stopped is the best way to put it. They got in our way. It doesn't matter what you call it. The point is, the people of this city are the ones who would suffer if that ruin was destroyed. But as things are now, you're going to be sacrificed. Sacrificed? It's a ritual in honor of the summoned spirit of wind. Aisha was chosen for it. Originally, the ritual consisted of just dancing on the stone platform, but this idiot started meddling with the stone dais as part of his research and opened the seal. Because of that, the summoned spirit of wind being awoken and is demanding sacrifices. The seal? Do you mean... Oh, the seal? Yes. If you, too, are researching the Balakov ruins, then you must be aware of the altar erected in praise of the summoned spirit of wind. The seal really existed, just as the legend said. Are you saying that the Balakov pillar hieroglyphics are not just a myth? It sounds like this isn't the seal we're looking for. Rain? Why are you forgetting? Aren't you forgetting why we're on this journey? Well, it's alright. It's not as if it's completely out of our way. Yes, in the back of the platform there is a small indentation. And that's enough. Aisha's about to be sacrificed to the summoned spirit tonight. Now let's get out of here. I mean, now get out of here. Wait, hold on. I want to know more. But we can't simply do nothing. That's enough, both of you. Are you still here? I told you to get out. Well, now I am confusion. We weren't really given a cue on where to go next. I guess we could try and run to the ruin and speak to the mayor. I don't know where else the mayor would be. You're the ones that went up to the dais. I am a scholar. May I please have your permission to study this ruin? There's an idiot just like you in this city already. Thanks to him, the city's tourism industry is on the verge of collapse. I refuse. What are you talking about? If you want to know, try asking Lenar. If you're talking about the sacrifice, we've already heard about it. Then you should understand. We can't allow anyone to disturb the dais any further and risk bringing down the wrath of the summoned spirit of wind. The only one who may step upon the stage is the summoned spirit dancer. Then I should become the dancer. Then it would be fine for me to stay up on the stage, yes? Professor! According to the Book of Regeneration, this should be the next seal. If we can meet the summoned spirit, we should be able to tell. The sacrifice that the summoned spirit seeks might even be the chosen of mana. I see, that's our Professor. You just want to study the ruin firsthand! Whoa! You should learn to keep your mouth shut, Lloyd. Please, Maya. Do as you wish. I won't be held responsible if it costs you your life. It's not right for you to have to take my place. There's nothing to worry about. Rain, are you sure you're going to be okay? Yes, now it's time I changed clothes. Would you mind? Oh damn. She's already ready to dance. No practice needed. You call this a dance? I have come for the girl. It's not... No, Professor! That is an evil creature. It's not the guardian of the seal. Let's go.
This is gonna be
I'll
tough.
help.
Yeah.
Sonic Double Demon Fang.
Is Rain fighting in her new
Are you
outfit?
okay? First aid.
Oh, she is. Cool.
I beg of thee to reveal thy glory. Angel feathers!
Demon Fang.
No way!
Sonic Thrust.
I mean, he doesn't seem...
Don't overdo
He
it.
doesn't seem any more difficult than the Seal of Water boss.
I beg of thee.
Are you okay?
Sorry.
Don't overdo it. First aid.
Holy wings. I beg of thee to
Work.
reveal thy
Demon
glory.
Fang.
Angel feathers!
Are you okay?
First aid!
No way!
Are you
This
okay?
is pretty easy.
First aid!
Oh my god, that did a lot of damage. Jesus Christ.
Take this.
Are you okay?
First aid.
First aid!
I mean, I'm probably better off telling someone to revive me, right? We've got no... Oh my god. Oh my god, I've got no life bottles. Oh my god, when's the last time I saved this game? Team, I'm gonna need you to win this.
Don't overdo it. First aid.
At least I can tell people to use items.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
Be
First
careful.
aid!
Demon Fang.
Are you okay?
Work.
First aid!
Sonic Thrust.
Holy wings. I beg of
Are you
thee
okay?
to reveal thy
First
glory.
aid.
Work.
Angel feathers!
Take this. Hard weak.
I mean,
Work.
as it
Are you
stands,
okay?
only Colette is attacking right now.
Hard weak.
Right!
Are you okay?
Take
First
hard
aid!
weak. Work. Hard weak. Clever. Hard.
How?
Are you
Ring
okay?
whirlwind! First aid!
God, these guys suck.
Hard weak.
I wasn't strong enough.
I think we're doomed.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
Do I have any items that could be... No.
First aid! Thanks!
She just doesn't attack enough.
Are you okay?
First aid!
Don't get in my way.
I beg of thee to reveal thy glory.
Sorry.
Angel feathers!
I hope this kills. No.
Sorry.
God, Colette kind of sucks.
Cow hammer!
Flip. This is what happens when you're underprepared with items. Oh god, oh this is so long. Flipping hell. God damn it, I'm so bad at this. Okay, well, at least we know what we're doing. I need to save it way more than I do. I also need to buy items, but I've spent... Oh god, wait, I haven't spent all my money, have I? Oh, we've got all our money back. Flip. Alright, we'll buy all the gear later. I want 10 of those. I want 3 of those. I want 10 of these. That'll do. That's something I should have done a long time ago. Is buy items for everyone. And you know what? It was only a ticking time bomb until I learned to regret that decision. But we've done it now. Can we? No. Doesn't seem to be a way to. There doesn't seem to be a way to skip this. At least we know exactly what to do. Oh god, here she comes. She's gonna kick your asses. Oh no! She set the bomb! What are we gonna do now? It's alright, because apparently Lloyd is very good with explosives. Very good. Then the mayor rocks up and he's like, what's going on here then? This is a bit weird, isn't it, guys? What's going on? Someone explain to me what's going on. We run away expertly, if I don't say so myself. Good. Now we got to run and learn about the sacrifice. I actually don't know if this is part of the things we need to do. But I can't risk going back up to the mayor for him to say, go speak to these guys, and you know, it's a lot of back and forth. Cool. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Get out of here. Don't mind if I do. Then we're gonna run all the way back. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted to save the game here. Yeah, we'll hit one more save. Just in case, for whatever reason, we happen to fail again. We're at full health, right? Yeah.